Alright, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me today. So we're just going to start in a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you, whether it's legs crossed or legs straight out in front of you, sitting back on the heels. And once you arrive here, allowing the breath to deepen. Today we're going to focus in on the inside of the body. So trying to notice what's happening between the joints, within the lungs. So we can first begin to draw the awareness into the nostrils as the air passes in, down the throat, into the lungs, expanding the upper lung, the mid lung, and then the low lung. Feeling the diaphragm drop with each inhale, and then rise up with each exhale. And we can trace that exhalation through the lung, the lower lung, up through the mid lung, the upper lung, and then as it travels through the throat and out the nostrils. Feeling the shoulders soften, feeling the sit bones root down into the earth. And take notice of how your body feels in this moment. You can keep your eyes closed or gently fluttering eyes open. We'll inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. And moving slowly here, feeling into the shoulders. Exhale, take the arms wide, drawing the fingertips back down towards the earth. So feeling here for where the arm bone, the ball of the arm bone, where it fits into the socket of the shoulder. Noticing your range of motion as the arms move down towards the earth and then back up towards the sky, moving at your own pace. Maybe pairing your breath with movement, exhaling as the arms lower and inhaling as they reach up. We'll do one more of each. Raise the arms up. And then lowering the arms back down, fingertips touching the ground. We'll gather our hands together, interlacing fingers, and then shine the palms forward. So we're stretching the arms out in front of us, parallel to the ground. Here on the inhale, rise the palms up towards the sky. And then on the exhale, drawing the arms back down parallel to the earth, palms face forward, maybe rounding through the spine. So we'll do a variation of cat-cow here. On the inhale, as the arms reach up, the heart shines up towards the sky. Exhale, slowly rounding through the spine, reaching the palms of the hands forward. And moving through these two spaces with your breath. As we begin to move the spine, noticing how the spine is moving this morning, whether it's fluid, maybe it's a little bit sticky. If so, sending breath into those spaces. Next time the palms reach up, we're going to stay there. No rush to get here. And really feel the ball drop into the socket in the shoulder. And then from here, keeping the sit bones rooted down, we're going to begin to draw super small circles with the hands only. So the spine stays still. We're just drawing circles with the hands and the arms. And then maybe the circles translate into the thoracic spine, which is the mid-spine, so the torso rotates around in circles. And then maybe we draw those circles all the way down to the base of the spine. Taking the circles in the opposite direction. And then in your own time, begin to trace smaller circles. And even smaller circles. Soon only the hands are moving, the hands and arms. And then finding stillness, release the arms back down to the earth, moving slowly, flexing through the hands. Releasing fingertips down to the ground. And maybe closing the eyes here and just feeling into the sensation in the arms, the sensation in the spine, in the shoulders. You can keep your eyes closed or gently fluttering eyes open. We're going to take the right arm out towards the right, flexing through the right hand, and then drawing the left ear down towards the left shoulder, stretching out the side of the neck on the right side. Keep the jaw soft here, keep the eyes soft. And then maybe sweeping that right arm up and overhead, stretching out the right side waist. Keeping the breath nice and full here. Filling up between each and every rib. Releasing that right arm back down to the ground. We'll lift the left arm up, flex through the left palm, and then drawing right ear down towards right shoulder. Keeping the jaw soft on this side as well. Keeping the eyes soft. And pressing through the palm of the hand. On your next inhale, the left arm reaches up and overhead. Stretching out the left side waist. Sending lots of breath between each and every rib on the left side. On your next inhale, left arm reaches up and makes its way back down to the earth. On your next in-breath, both arms reach up, flexing both palms as though you're pushing walls away from you. We'll drop the chin down towards the chest And then roll that left ear over towards the left shoulder. Roll back through center. Rolling right ear towards right shoulder this time. Let's do that once more on each side. Roll back through center, over towards the left. Back through center, over towards the right. Roll the chin back through center, head comes up, arms stay as they are. We're going to reach fingertips out now, and then rotate the palms to face up. Rotate the palms to face down and back. So draw the pinkies forward. So here we're going to move through these spaces, really feeling, again, the ball in the socket of the shoulder. Releasing any tension from the face. Melting the sit bones down. Let's do a couple more. Next time, palms face up. We're going to draw the fingers in towards the palms, wrapping the thumbs around the index finger. And we'll draw the palms in towards the forearms. And then back away. So we're opening the wrists now, the top and bottom of the wrist. Yeah. So our hands don't get enough love, and our wrists too. We do a lot of downward dog too, so this will open up the wrists and feel nice when we're doing that. We also spend a lot of time typing or texting or whatnot using our hands, and we don't really give them the love they need. Okay, so we'll come back to center. We're going to wrap the thumbs inside the fingers this time, and then draw the pinky side of the hands down towards the mat, and then the thumb up towards the sky. Okay, so stretching out the other sides of the wrist now, the inner and outer sides of the wrist. And if your shoulders ever need a break, you can take the arms down. You can also bend the elbows. One more. Awesome. Then we're going to take the arms up, shining the fingers up towards the sky. So flash them open and close, and then take the arms down. You can twist the wrists here, shaking out the hands, shaking out the arms. Kind of like jazz hands, I guess. Perfect. And then we'll inhale, reach the fingertips up, gather the hands together, and draw that prayer down through the midline, really pressing the hands together. Press the fingers together as the hands spread apart. We're going to open the arms wide towards the sides. Fingertips reach up towards the sky, and then come back down through the midline once again. So really press hands together here. Allow the fingers to press together as the hands open. Take the arms wide. One more time, reach hands up. Gather the hands down through the midline. Release, open. We'll take it one more time, down center. And then when the hands are at heart center, we're going to stay here. We're going to press the hands together and then draw the tops of the palms together and then rotate. So essentially we're drawing sort of circles with the hands here, maintaining contact with the knuckles the whole time. So palms touch, and then tops of the hands touch, back to palms touching, back to tops of the hands touching. So rotating the wrists. You might hear some clicking. I definitely hear some in my hands. So the joints are releasing, opening up. Okay, we'll take it in the opposite direction. Beautiful. From here, we're going to interlace our hands together, fingers together. Okay, and then just drawing figure eights with the hands. The wrists might feel really open, so just checking in, noticing how they feel. And then just shake the hands out. Awesome. We'll come forward into down dog, or sorry, into tabletop actually. So from here we'll just do a couple classic cat-cow. On the in-breath, gaze goes up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to round through the spine. So here I'll invite you to lead with your sacroiliac joint. So that's the very basis of the spine. So with all movements here, you're going to start with the sacroiliac. So we're going to lead with it both through cat and through cow. Head will be the last to move. So you can move slowly and feel into each vertebrae of the spine as it moves. Let's do one more round. And we'll meet in a neutral spine in tabletop position. From here, planting the hands down, really pressing the index and thumb down into the mat. And then inhale, bring that right knee in towards the nose, curl into a little ball. Exhale, we're going to press the heel up towards the sky, keeping that right knee bent. Open the chest, collarbones reach forward. Exhale, draw nose in towards knee. And then flowing here between these two spaces. Once again, leading with the base of the spine, leading with the knee. Awesome, then releasing right knee down. We're going to switch sides. So once again, root your hands down, press that index, both index and thumbs down into the mat. And then on your inhale, we're going to reach that left knee towards our nose. Exhale, this time we're going to open, press left foot up towards the sky, open the collarbones. Okay, and then flowing between these two spaces on this side. Hugging your belly button in towards your spine. We'll do one more round. And then releasing left knee down. Let's open the knees wide. Come into child's pose. So untuck the toes, draw hips down towards the heels. Reach the fingertips forward, heart melts down towards the earth, maybe forehead rests. So here, see if you can send the breath into the back body. So see if you can feel the breath making its way into the back of the lungs, the back of the heart space. Stay here or begin to walk hands over towards the right, stretching out that left side waist, tacking the left sit bone down towards the left heel. Walk hands through center. Let's take them over towards the left this time. Right hand can come on top of left hand and tack that right sit bone down towards the right heel. Walk hands back to center. We're going to tuck the toes, take the hips up towards the sky, coming into downward facing dog. So once again, really pressing the index and thumb down into the mat. And imagine energetically spinning the fingers towards the outer edges of the mat. That really engages the triceps, and you can notice the eyes of the elbows will face forward towards the top of the mat. From here, maybe bending one knee at a time, then the other. And then finding stillness, we'll rise up on the tippy toes, bend the knees, send the hips back towards the back of the mat. And then from here, begin to gently walk the feet forward, coming to the top of the mat, standing forward fold. Maybe clasping opposite elbows, maybe swaying gently side to side, feeling the weight transferring from foot to foot. And then finding stillness, rooting both feet down into the ground. Releasing the hands down with a slight bend to the knees. Let's slowly roll up to stand. Once again, leading with the sacroiliac, stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. The head comes up last. Once we're there, we'll reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Let's swan dive forward, hinging at the hips, coming back to our standing forward fold. And then once again, with a soft bend to the knees, we'll roll up the spine, really feeling in to the spine as we stack up to stand. One more time, reach arms up, swan dive forward. And then gently rolling up to stand. In your own time, if I'm moving too quickly, feel free to go slower. Inhale, fingers reach up. Let's interlace the fingers. Index and thumb stay untucked here, finding Venus Mudra. Root the feet down into the earth, energetically draw up. Reach your pointer fingers up. And then arching over towards the right, plugging that left foot down into the ground, sending the left hip out towards the left. Inhale, back up through center. We're going to arch over towards the left this time, really rooting that right foot down, right hip sends out towards the right. Rising up through center, let's take the arms wide, interlacing fingers behind your back. Draw the hands away from your sit bones as your collarbones reach up towards the sky.